Let me ask you something. Have you ever been in bed, staring at the ceiling, thinking, man, my life is the most difficult? You scroll social media. Everyone's achieving something, earning, traveling, glowing up. And you feel stuck, broke, behind. And then comes that voice in your head. It's not your fault. You tried. You're just unlucky. And for a moment, that voice feels like a warm blanket. But here's the hard truth, and you're not going to like it. Self-pity is the most expensive luxury you can't afford. Yes, it's a luxury, because it lets you escape responsibility. It gives you excuses. It makes you the victim in every story. But every successful person you admire, yes, every single one, went through a dark, lonely, confusing phase. The difference? They didn't sit there feeling sorry for themselves. They stood up. And today, you will too. If even Netflix asks, "Are you still watching?" and you're too lazy to press play, maybe it's time to get moving. Let me take you on a journey through the mindset that quietly destroys your life and the mindset that can save it. Self-pity starts small. Maybe you didn't get that job. You failed a test. You tried starting a business, but no one bought. You think, it's too hard. Maybe I'm not meant for this. People have money, connections. What do I have? You know what this is. It's mental poverty. And just like real poverty, it keeps you trapped. The scary part is, self-pity becomes a comfort zone. You start getting addicted to telling yourself, I can't. Because then you don't have to try. And once you stop trying, you start dying inside. Do you know what regrets sound like at the age of 50? They sound like, I wish I had tried then. I wish I hadn't given up. Don't be that person, because in just a minute, I'll tell you exactly how successful people deal with pain and how you can train your mind to do the same. But first, tell me this. Have you ever seen a baby learning to walk? They fall 100 times, but they never say, it's not just about me. Then why do you say it? You were born to fall and rise. Let's talk about what successful people do differently. Here's what they don't do. They don't say, why me? They don't wait for motivation. They don't depend on perfect conditions. Instead, they say, this is hard, but I'll figure it out. No one's coming to save me, and that's okay. Every day I waste in excuses is a day someone else is building. You don't have unlimited time. Every minute you spend feeling sorry for yourself. Someone else is using that same minute to learn a skill, make a connection, or take a risk. You want to succeed? Then start asking better questions. Not, why is life unfair? But, how do I become stronger than my situation? Not, what if I fail? But, what if I never try? And I know you're wondering, but what if I genuinely don't feel strong enough right now? I'll tell you what to do. The answer is simple. Action. Not massive action. Not perfection. Just small, uncomfortable action. Write your goals down. Wake up 30 minutes earlier. Say no to distractions. Learn one new thing a day. Because action kills self-pity. You can't feel sorry for yourself and take bold steps at the same time. Try it. It doesn't work. Try crying and doing push-ups at the same time, and you'll either laugh or get stronger. Either way, it's a win. So here's the truth you've been running from. Life is hard for everyone, but self-pity is not the answer. Discipline is, focus is, ownership is. And the next time you catch yourself saying, I can't, why does this happen to me? Remember this, you don't need easy, you need courage. Because the person you're becoming, they don't need pity, they need fire. And you already have it, deep inside, now that you've taken the first step and decided to stop making excuses. The next step is to stay consistent, even when life tests you. Because motivation will fade, but consistency builds empires. Click the video on your screen. I'll guide you step by step on how to stay consistent, even when you don't feel like it. See you there. And remember, self-pity is a luxury you just returned. Now it's time to build the life you deserve.